Welcome back to USA Car Reviews, where today we dive deep into a classic showdown that still sparks conversations among car enthusiasts. We're talking about the 1996 Cadillac Fleetwood Brougham and how it stacks up against its sibling under the General Motors family, the Chevrolet. This comparison isn't just about luxury versus practicality, but it also highlights how two cars from the same corporate tree went in very different directions when it came to design, performance, and personality. The 1996 Cadillac Fleetwood Brougham is remembered as the last of the true full-sized, rear-wheel drive Cadillacs. It carried the kind of old-school American luxury that was quickly disappearing in the 90s. With its massive body stretching over 225 inches long, it wasn't shy about reminding you that size mattered. Chrome trim, plush interior materials, and that unmistakable Cadillac presence made the Fleetwood Brougham stand out as the ultimate expression of American comfort. Inside, you were surrounded by soft leather seats, wood grain accents, and enough space to stretch out like you were in a living room on wheels. Cadillac focused on one thing: making the ride smooth, quiet, and comfortable. Under the hood, the 1996 Fleetwood Brougham came equipped with the 5.7-liter LT1 V8 engine, the same engine found in the Chevrolet Impala SS of the time, but tuned for a more relaxed, refined drive. This engine produced around 260 horsepower, giving the Fleetwood a surprising amount of power for such a large luxury sedan. It wasn't about sharp handling or spirited cornering. It was about gliding down the highway, soaking up bumps, and giving the driver and passengers a serene experience. Cadillac buyers wanted smooth acceleration, a whisper-quiet cabin, and the feeling of floating, and the Fleetwood delivered exactly that. Now, when you compare that to a Chevrolet of the same era, like the Caprice or even the Impala SS, the differences become clear. Chevrolet leaned more toward practicality and, in the case of the Impala SS, sportier performance. The Caprice was known for being a reliable police and taxi favorite, while the Impala SS gave enthusiasts a muscle car feel in sedan form. Both were built on the same basic platform as the Fleetwood, but Chevrolet's approach was far less about luxury and more about versatility and everyday use. The key distinction is how Cadillac took that same foundation and elevated it. Where Chevrolet focused on affordability and broad market appeal, Cadillac turned up the luxury, added the refinement, and created a car that felt like a status symbol. You could argue that the Fleetwood Brougham was the crown jewel of GM's rear-wheel drive sedans, while the Chevy lineup represented the workhorse side of the brand. On the road, the Fleetwood separated itself with its ride quality. The suspension soaked up imperfections, steering was light and easy, and cabin insulation kept outside noise at bay. The Chevy models, while still solid, didn't quite match that level of refinement. The Impala SS was fast and fun, but it lacked the Cadillac's smooth, floating personality. In short, Chevy gave you value and performance, but Cadillac gave you prestige and comfort. What makes this comparison so interesting is how both vehicles have aged. Today, the Chevrolet Impala SS is a beloved classic among performance fans, while the Fleetwood Brougham has become a cult favorite for those who appreciate big luxury sedans. The Cadillac still turns heads because of its sheer size and presence, and its LT1 engine means it has the heart of a muscle car under all that elegance. It's a blend of power and grace that few cars can replicate. So when you pit the 1996 Cadillac Fleetwood Brougham against Chevrolet, it's not so much about which one is better, it's about what you value. If you want comfort, luxury, and that unmistakable Cadillac charm, the Fleetwood wins. If you want practicality, performance, or affordability, the Chevy side makes sense. But in the end, both remind us of an era when American sedans had real character, and both hold a special place in automotive history. Thanks for watching USA Car Reviews. If you enjoyed this classic matchup, don't forget to like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments, are you more Team Cadillac or Team Chevy?